Off we go on EA Sports. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Let's go.
Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. And a fair catch taken in at his own 2. Not the best of choices there.
At their own 3-yard line.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd down and 8. Throwing, Rudolph. He's got the veteran, that's Robert Woods. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
First rule of backed-up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
They'll run it right here with Warren. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Will stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Rudolph looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Pitts is the man in motion. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look him up on a second down and 8. On the option, here's Robinson. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Come on, set. Warrior 70.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first down, it's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Penix now off the bootleg. This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Elijah Moore. Touchdown Falcons. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Now Rudolph. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back To throw is Rudolph. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well. It's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Go!
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter.
Falcons 7, Steelers nothing.
Ready, set.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Last thing, 19. Check go.
From the gun, it's Penix. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now here's second and goal.
Set, go.
To throw is Penix. That is caught side of the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Rudolph. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To throw is Rudolph. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
They run out of the gun with Warren. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. It winds up no good.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, set. Alert, alert, hut, hut.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jamal Agnew now to return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
A tight end in motion now. They're going to go play action with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, The best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Now Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Falcons. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Rudolph. That's complete. It's Metcalf. Into space. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Agnew on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Mooney in motion. They'll throw on under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
18 Bradley. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in the second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 2nd down, Warren. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Once again, it's Warren. Second and 7. Throwing, Rudolph. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. No handoff, he'll keep it himself. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Rudolph looking to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. Here's 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
3rd and 2. And panics. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. A carry here for Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. This one complete to Washington. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep them short and force 4th down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now Rudolph. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
19 Tiger. Warriors 70.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Now he'll run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Atlanta.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Go, check. Go, check. Dragon 60. Ready?
On play action, Penix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
60, 79 Broncos. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Again, it's Penix. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Rudolph. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Here's first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Here's Penix. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Come on, set, go.
Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 18, Rapper, 18, Rapper.
Pitts is the man in motion. Penix on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
A 30-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get